The aroma of freshly brewed coffee hung in the air as Sarah locked the door behind her, leaving Toby, her golden retriever, alone. He padded over to the window, his tail thumping a rhythmic beat against the floorboards. He wasn't interested in the birds chirping in the oak tree across the street, or the squirrels scampering up its trunk. His gaze was fixed on the opposite building, a quaint, red brick house with a small window on the second floor. Sarah had noticed Toby's fascination with that window. He spent his days staring at it, his head cocked, his ears perked, and his tail swishing in an almost humanly excited manner. Initially, she'd attributed it to a simple case of canine curiosity. But as the days turned into weeks, she became increasingly convinced there was more to it. One sunny afternoon, Sarah decided to investigate. She crept to the window and peered through the glass. Her eyes fell upon a sleek gray cat, perched on the windowsill, its emerald eyes fixed on Toby. The cat watched Toby with unwavering intensity, its body taut with silent anticipation. Sarah gasped. It was clear that Toby wasn't just looking at the cat, he was communicating with it. Their silent conversation unfolded through the glass, a shared understanding that transcended species. Days turned into weeks, and the routine became a ritual. Toby would wait for Sarah to leave, and then he would take up his position at the window, his gaze unwavering, his body tense with the unspoken promise of their daily meeting. Then one day, the window on the other side was empty. The place where the cat usually sat was now occupied by a row of vibrant geraniums. Toby wandered aimlessly around the house, his usual playful energy replaced by a palpable sadness. He would walk up to the window, sniff it, then turn away, his head drooping. His usual joyous barks were replaced by mournful whimpers. Sarah couldn't bear to see Toby so heartbroken. She decided to act. She walked next door and knocked on her neighbor's door, Mrs. Jenkins, a kind, elderly woman with a fondness for gardening. Mrs. Jenkins, Sarah started hesitantly. I know this might sound strange, but I need your help. My dog, Toby, seems very attached to your cat. Could you perhaps? Sarah hesitated, unsure how to explain the impossible connection between her dog and her neighbor's cat. Mrs. Jenkins smiled knowingly. Oh, I've noticed them, she said. They do seem to have a special bond. I wouldn't worry, my dear. I'll make sure there's a clear view for them to chat. The next morning, the geraniums were gone, replaced by a single, beautiful sunflower, its golden head tilted towards Toby's window. Toby, as if sensing the change, raced to the window, his ears perked, his tail wagging furiously. There, on the other side, sat the gray cat, its emerald eyes gleaming with joy. Their eyes met, and a silent, unspoken communication passed between them.